right, on to the second floor.
Yep.
So I thought I'd be consistent and bring everybody to the second floor or we're on the first, because there's a lot of room here.
So there's a basement, first floor, second floor, attic?
Yep.
Ah,
I know.
Oh, sorry.
blinding me.
It is blinding.
You
I
got
can
a
see enough
if you
of
got a
you
red
guys.
light, it's not so blind.
Yeah, red lights are always good.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
I don't
why
think
I
we
use
have.
Or just keep them facing downward.
No, it's just blinding.
Yeah, that's, we,
How's that?
I
Yeah,
forgot
perfect.
to order some on the way here, so,
That's okay.
yeah.
So the second floor, it's very interesting. We've got a lot of activity up on the second floor. There's definitely something here that's angry and likes to pace up and down the hall.
Is that a real door? Is that one of the doors over here?
No, I can't. I mean,
What's that?
Oh, the door, I was wondering if
Yeah.
that was one of the doors she was talking about.
I don't know if that's an original.
I don't know. Yeah, they're used to. We used to be able to see. Yeah, it has a 7 on it,
Oh,
so that would be makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be number 7.
cool.
Somebody wrote the 7 on there, but you can see how it's kind of discolored,
Yeah.
a little faded. Which
So it is
just,
an original door, isn't
Yeah,
it?
just-
You can, well, look how old that thing
Yeah,
is.
look at that.
Yeah,
You just get the key.
I know, right?
For us, our personal experience with the paranormal, this is where I actually got some thermo pic here on something here, a presence down that way in the hallway. I don't know much about the history part of this second floor, but there is, like I said, a lot of paranormal activity.
Very active floor.
Very active. Man, I don't even know.
There's a lot.
Can you think of stuff that happened on the second floor other than our?
Other than in the
our-
hallway?
Other than the hallway.
Yeah, no, I don't remember
Well,
anything in this room at all.
This door has closed by itself before. That's
That I haven't
that
seen yet.
Twice.
Cool.
I've seen it twice. One night we were in here and Mary Beth actually took a board and she set this board up in the middle of the floor and I was videotaping. And I said, we're like, come on, can you knock that over for us? No, just trying. Please knock it over. I'm gonna catch you on video. If you do, I'd really like to catch you on video. And we got a male voice that came back and said, good luck. Like, so they have a sense of humor too, which is awesome. We hear footsteps up here, definitely. The first time that I came here, it was boots. Footsteps, we also heard children's footsteps like running down the hall. I had a group of 6 women one time, and it was 3 moms and their 3 daughters, and this was so cool. They were sitting in here on the floor. We heard 2 footsteps in the room right next to us, and those women jumped and all like grabbed onto each other, and of course me, because I'm like, whoever made that noise, can you come in here with us? No, Dawn, no. And I'm like, what? What'd you come here for? Come on. We've had just a lot of different things.
The last time we were here, there was a chair. There was a chair set up by that window over there.
Oh yeah, this would have been the room that B was in.
Yeah, sitting there, and we were in the hallway. And that's when we were catching our activity, and we're constantly asking, "Hey, are you okay over there?" Fine. And things chilled out over here, and then all of a sudden stuff just seemed to get weird over here, and all of a sudden he got up and he's like, "Oh my God, man!" and he goes, "Something just whispered in my ear, man." And said shh, and then made this noise. And that's how he describes it every time. And I'm like, "That's bizarre, man." He goes, "You didn't hear that? You didn't hear that?" I'm like, "No, it only happened to him." He goes, "I was sitting here. It's like a little kid was talking in my ear." I'm like, well, there's little kids that run up and down the hallways in this building. So, I mean, so he got a little, he's like 15, so he got freaked out, So, I mean, everybody has different experiences. I mean, what he heard, nobody else heard, but
Yeah.
it freaked him out. We went up to the attic, and he was spooked. And he's like, I'm spooked. He started hearing the same kind of stuff
He
up
just
there.
didn't want to be up there. I mean, he just creeped him out that bad. Did he
Well,
stay up
he said
there?
that. Well, yeah, he stayed up there, but he kept hearing what he heard down here, like it
Like
followed.
it followed him. Yeah, it was
And
wild.
I believe that does happen in this house, that things will follow us.
Yeah.
around in
Yeah,
the house.
and most time I always tell them, I'm like, you're free to follow us around.
Yeah.
You know, I have no problem with it.
It's kind of what we want.
Full body apparition on this floor.
Yep.
Down the hallway, there was a man standing looking out. I'm gonna go right past you.
Oh, okay.
This way. A full body apparition. Well, it was a private home. Was down this hallway, standing looking out the back window. He was wearing a top hat, a long period coat. And my friend Dewey, who lives down the road, was actually staying here at the time. He was coming out of his bedroom in the middle of the night to use the restroom. There was a restroom on this floor. And when he saw this man, he's standing there looking, trying to figure out who was standing at the end of the hall, because at that time it was a guy who owned the house, and just a lot of his people crashed here, so to speak. You know, he would let people stay, whatever. So this man looking out the window wearing the top hat starts to turn to look at Dewey, and Dewey went back in his room and shut the door. He didn't want none of that. So full body apparition, and like I said, we heard footsteps on this floor. This room that you guys are standing in, supposedly is the room. This has been a passed down story where someone hung themselves. And you see where the wall used to be, small room.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was in this area over here somewhere
was
that
two?
he hung himself. There were 3 rooms.
3 rooms.
3 rooms.
Okay.
See, we're gonna lose all that once it's finished, because we're not gonna be able to say, hey, here's where the wall used to be.
Gonna have to remember.
Yep, 9 by 9 rooms. I've said it so many times.
9 by 9.
So many times.
One,
I
before we
think
hit
I
the
remember.
attic, we got just down this way, this is some interesting stuff down here.
And you guys are free to go in any of these rooms.
Okay.
Watch
Okay.
the steps.
Whatever is,
Yeah, watch these steps. We lost our railing here,
Yeah.
so just be careful when you're walking through back and forth
So
up
back
here.
Okay.
Don't
this
fall
is
down
where
in
I
the
caught
stairwell.
Our
Drop something.
evidence.
Something's dropped.
I took a thermocam picture of a presence down in the center right here. There was 2 girls in this side room over here that were just cold.
After you?
They
Okay.
felt it, they don't know what it was, but they were in here, they were doing their own EVP session in this room. And when this presence was here, and I caught it, they were like extremely cold down here. And
Yeah, it's a
so
trippy room.
everything kind of matched up, and if you go, like I said, we can direct you on different, evidence that we had out.
I was in here earlier
Check
this evening.
these stories out. But,
Did you step in here earlier?
This is this room.
One time when I was
and
cleaning, was
this
it your
hallway,
sweeping?
this
Mhm.
apparition or whatever presence that's facing up and down.
Going down the stairs.
Kind of like a grumpy
And then when I turned to look, they just stopped, so it's probably
that
like
goes up and down. this
4.
hallway.
Like, dun, dun,
That's
dun.
the
Yeah,
bottom.
and they were slow. It wasn't fast, it was slow.
Just
This was during the day. And when I turned around to look, they just stopped.
That's some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, they'll be replacing that. I'll show you the evidence I caught
He brought it, he's carrying that looking cool.
in April.
You can see this,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
yeah, his thermal image
Did you see?
from in this hallway. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I'm still listening.
That's blue. So
Caught
this
it here.
Whatever this is 49 degrees. And human body is really
Like,
hot.
yeah,
In the
above 70, above 80.
That's 40, so not sure what that was in this hallway right here. This is a good level. And, hey, Don, do you have any other stories on this back room back
Oh,
over here?
I have a lot.
Or you want to share them real quick before we hit the attic?
Well, of course, I want to talk about the video of the little girl. That's our holy grail of evidence. It was captured in this room, this big room that's off to the right, where Jimmy is. I mean, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
can if you want.
At that, yeah, you can go in there. Just anything that has caution tape, like on the left-hand side, you can't go
Yeah,
over there.
avoid the
It's
left-hand
not
side.
stable, there's floor missing, or there's holes in the floor.
Yeah.
But down in this area of the house, we have heard a child humming. We have had a little girl that showed up in a video with long blonde hair.
hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I know.
It's because you're on video.
Now,
That's
now,
why.
now keep in mind, before we go
What's
up to the attic, I had set the door.
Good.
Oh yeah.
If it's moved, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, it will be. At that time that little girl was captured on camera, on video. It was Mary Beth, who's been doing tours here for 5 years. She's at this window, okay? This room was locked up at that time. Patrick was using it as storage. There was a padlock on the outside. We couldn't even get in here for tours. And it was full of crap. There was no way. I mean, when we're not here, there's an alarm on the building. It's the same alarm as a jewelry store. Somebody comes in here, that thing is loud. It's gonna go off. So Mary Beth hadn't been in yet. But this little girl comes to the window and just watches them after they pulled up and down out of their car. And all of a sudden she just moves across the window. It's like her holy grail, ghostly evidence. But we have heard her humming. Like I said, we hear the footsteps down here. The room across the way is a very creepy room.
Which you can't go in.
That you can't go in now, but what's creepy about it, and it's in the book, there was a bed that looked like it was suspended in midair. Did you guys see that when you were looking through the book?
Yeah, we were looking through it.
That's
yeah.
that room.
Is it?
Yeah, it was in that corner. It was very strange. And in the 80s, this was like a halfway house. So there were a lot of people that were staying in here. And I wonder if they did that just to make more room, but it was only in that one room. That was it.
Like they suspended it from the ceiling?
Yeah, and it looks like
Yeah.
it's just suspended in midair. It's
That's
weird. It's in the book. There's a picture of it in the book.
Yeah, we were looking in the book.
Very strange.
That is really weird.
So, has anybody gotten any K2s?
No.
Actually, I
Been
haven't
quiet.
either.
No, I
It's
mean,
been quiet.
it was crazy in the 8 o'clock. It was
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
constant.
it was constantly
Maybe
going
they
on.
got tired.
It was-
We wore them
I was
out.
following that one lady around probably.
It was probably that one lady brought all the action.
Brought all the action with her.
Yeah.
Left
They
with
got
her.
scratched.
Maybe they're all dealing with whatever she brought with her.